Have you ever caught a glimpse of yourself in a store window or past a mirror at an unexpected angle and felt a sudden, quiet disconnect? The powerful, vibrant woman you know yourself to be on the inside, and the person looking back at you from the glass. And for just a moment, those two did not quite match. I want to talk about that moment because it is more common than anyone admits, and it has a very specific cause. There is a subtle, unspoken trap that so many of us fall into as we step into our 50s, 60s, and beyond. Society starts whispering that it is time to tone it down, to choose comfort over presence, to cover up, to step back, to blend, and without even realizing it, we begin to reach for the easy clothes, the oversized tops, the elastic waistbands that have no shape, the shapeless layers that feel like softness but are quietly swallowing us whole. And before long, that word enters the picture, the one nobody wants to hear said about themselves: frumpy. Let me say something clearly before we go any further. Frumpiness has absolutely nothing to do with your age, nothing to do with your size, your silver hair, or the natural evolution of your body. Frumpiness is what happens when geometry, proportion, and intention go missing from your wardrobe. It is a style problem, not a you problem. And style problems have style solutions. Welcome to Ebony Aura. Today, we are walking through the definitive guide on how to eliminate frumpiness permanently, reclaim your silhouette, and command every room you walk into with ease, dignity, and complete authority. Stay with me through the section on posture and mindset, because I want to say something about that at the end that goes beyond clothing entirely, and I believe it is the most important thing I will say today. Let us begin. First, understanding what clothing actually does. To understand how to stop looking frumpy, we first have to reframe what clothing actually is. Clothing is not simply covering. It is architecture for your body. It is line, form, drape, and proportion working together to create a visual story about the woman wearing it. When you were younger, your body's natural firmness did a great deal of the structural work for you. You could put on an oversized cotton shirt with simple jeans, and the contrast alone made it look effortlessly cool. The shirt did not need to do much, because your body was already doing the work. But as our bodies evolve, as our skin softens, and our posture naturally shifts with the years, wearing clothes that lack structure creates a visually collapsing effect. When you put a shapeless garment on a softening silhouette, there is no frame. Everything bleeds together visually. And that is precisely where frumpiness is born, not from the body, from the absence of architecture around it. The secret to looking timelessly elegant is not about squeezing yourself into tight clothing or trying to dress like a woman 20 years younger. Trying too hard to look younger is just as aging as giving up entirely. True elegance lives in balance, in understanding how to build a deliberate frame around your body using intentional cuts, structured fabrics, and considered lines. The single most common mistake, the 1-to-1 ratio. Let us start with the mistake most women are making without even realizing it every single morning when they get dressed. When you put on a tunic top that ends right at your mid-thigh and pair it with wide-leg trousers or a long, unstructured skirt, you are cutting your body visually directly in half. One half top, one half bottom, an even split. And in both visual art and fashion design, an even split creates an optical illusion of heaviness and shortness. It makes the body appear wider and shorter than it actually is, pulling the entire figure downward. What you want instead is the 1/3 to 2/3 rule. You want your outfit to tell a story of 1/3 upper body and 2/3 lower body, or vice versa. When you lengthen the visual line of your legs, you instantly elongate your entire frame. You create height, majesty, and elegance without changing a single thing about your body. And here is what I want you to understand. You do not need to wear high-waisted skinny jeans or uncomfortable belts to achieve this. You do not need to feel constricted. You can create a 1/3 to 2/3 ratio by doing a gentle front tuck with a blouse, allowing the waistband of your trousers or skirt to show just slightly. You can wear a cropped, structured jacket over a long dress, which instantly draws the eye upward to your natural waistline. You can choose high-waisted, wide-leg trousers in rich, heavy-draped fabrics paired with a fitted knit top that stays tucked in. None of these choices ask you to expose your skin or feel uncomfortable. They simply ask you to create a clear, visible definition between where your torso ends and where your legs begin. That single distinction, that deliberate visual line, makes frumpiness impossible. Fabric. Because what you are made of matters. Fabric choice alone can elevate an outfit to quiet luxury or immediately cheapen it. And for us as mature Black women, this distinction matters enormously. Thin, flimsy, clingy jerseys and cheap polyester blends are the enemies of mature elegance. Thin knit fabrics cling to every contour we would rather smooth, while simultaneously lacking the internal structure to hold their own shape. They sag. They stretch at the elbows and knees. They drape in ways that add visual weight rather than removing it. Instead, tilt your wardrobe toward fabrics that carry their own natural weight and structure. Crisp poplin cotton, structured linen, mid-weight silk, double knit jersey, wool crepe, structured knits. These fabrics do not collapse against the body. They hold a shape. They drape with intention. Think about what a crisp, white poplin button-down shirt does. The collar frames your jawline and lifts your face. The stiffness of the cuffs and hem creates clean lines that prevent the shirt from ever reading as sloppy, even when the cut is generous. Structure is doing the work that your body no longer needs to do alone. And think about what a well-tailored blazer does. It adds instant architecture to soft shoulders. It defines the upper torso. It pulls together even the simplest outfit into something that communicates authority. You could be wearing a basic black top and straight-leg trousers, but the moment you layer a structured camel or jewel-toned blazer over them, you step into a completely different presence. The blazer is not just clothing. It is a frame mount. If Ebony Aura is giving you the kind of honest, specific style knowledge you have been looking for, I want to warmly invite you to subscribe. We are here every week, building a community specifically for women like you. Women who are done with generic advice and ready for something that actually works for their specific body, their specific stage of life, and their specific beauty. Come and be part of it. Now, necklines. Necklines and the chest area. This is a region that is almost always overlooked when women address frumpiness, and it is one of the most impactful things you can correct. As women age, there is a natural tendency to cover the neck and chest completely, often from modesty or a desire to conceal changes in skin texture. But high, tight, unstructured crew necks and round collars can actually create a heavy, blocked-off look, particularly for women with a fuller bust or a shorter neck. They create a solid wall of fabric from your chin to your waist, which shortens the upper body and creates an unbalanced fullness. Opening your neckline is one of the fastest, most effortless ways to inject youthfulness, lightness, and breadth into your entire look. V-necks, sweetheart necklines, square cuts, boat necks, and unbuttoned shirt collars all do something remarkable. They draw the eye vertically upward toward your collarbone and your face. Your neck appears longer, your posture appears taller, your entire upper body feels lighter and more alive. If you genuinely prefer to cover your neck, do it with intention. A sleek, fine-gauge turtleneck in a high-quality ribbing creates elegance rather than heaviness. A lightweight silk scarf draped to fall in a long vertical line down the front adds sophistication rather than covering. The key is always to avoid a solid horizontal block of fabric across the collarbone that cuts off the throat and creates a visual wall. Shoes and hemlines. What is happening at the bottom? An outfit can be 80% perfect and still fall completely flat because of what is happening at the very bottom of the body. And this is where so many beautifully dressed women accidentally undermine themselves. There is absolutely nothing wrong with prioritizing comfortable footwear. Gone are the days when we ought to suffer through 5-inch heels just to look presentable. That era belongs to someone else. But comfortable shoes do not have to mean bulky, shapeless, heavily soled footwear that visually anchors your body to the ground. Look at the silhouette of your shoe. A rounded, clunky, thick-soled shoe attached to a wide pant leg creates a visual anchor. It pulls the entire outfit downward and stops the eye at the foot rather than allowing it to travel upward. Instead, choose comfort shoes that maintain sleek geometric lines. Almond toe flats, pointed toe loafers, sleek leather mules, low block heels, streamlined leather sneakers. All of these offer genuine support while maintaining an elongated, elegant line. A pointed or almond-shaped toe acts as a visual extension of your leg, adding perceived height even in a completely flat shoe. The length of your trousers and skirts carries equal weight in this equation. Pants that puddle around your ankles or bunch over your shoes signal neglect rather than ease. Tailoring is your single most powerful investment. Having your trousers hemmed so they skim just to the top of your shoe creates a clean, custom finish that transforms off-the-rack garments into something that reads as bespoke. Skirts and dresses should ideally land at the slimmest part of your lower body, just below the knee, at the mid-calf, or at the narrowest point of your ankle. When a skirt hem stops directly across the widest part of your calf, it cuts the leg horizontally and creates a visually heavier, stockier appearance. Move the hemline a few inches in either direction, and the effect changes completely. Tell me in the comments, what is one item in your wardrobe that always makes you feel polished and elegant without sacrificing an ounce of comfort? I genuinely want to know, because that piece is telling you something important about what your body responds to: color, print, and the gift of melanin. One of the greatest privileges of our melanin is how extraordinarily our skin interacts with rich, vibrant color. And yet, so often as women age, we retreat into dusty, washed-out neutrals, into faded pastels, into small, chaotic prints that drown out our features rather than celebrating them. Faded, low-contrast pastels create a washed-out effect on mature, melanin-rich skin. They strip away the natural, radiant undertones we work so hard to nourish. Small, chaotic floral prints can quickly lean toward looking dated and visually unstructured. To look dynamic, powerful, and radiant, step into bold, saturated solids and high-contrast combinations. Deep jewel tones are your inheritance: emerald green, rich cobalt blue, majestic purple, warm mustard, burnt orange, deep crimson. These colors bring our skin tones to life in a way that pale, soft tones simply cannot. Monochromatic dressing, wearing different shades and textures of the same color family from top to bottom, is one of the most powerful tools in fashion. It creates an unbroken vertical line that elevates your perceived height, streamlines your silhouette, and communicates effortless refinement. One color, many textures. Complete authority. If you love prints, choose bold, large-scale geometric designs, clear graphic stripes, or artistic abstracts rather than tiny, muddy patterns. Large-scale prints project confidence and modern flair. Small, chaotic prints lack visual direction and often work against the features rather than highlighting them. Accessories, the punctuation of an outfit. Accessories are not an afterthought. They are the punctuation marks of a look. An outfit without accessories is like a sentence without an ending. It feels incomplete, unfinished, as though the woman wearing it was interrupted mid-thought. When we dress in simpler, more comfortable silhouettes, accessories are what tell the room that the look is intentional rather than accidental. A pair of bold gold hoops, a chunky architectural necklace, a modern leather handbag with clean lines, a pair of sleek, oversized sunglasses. These transform a simple linen dress into a high-fashion statement. The accessories say what the simplicity of the outfit cannot say on its own. One specific thing I want you to walk away knowing. Avoid wearing full matching jewelry sets. The matching necklace, earring, bracelet, and ring, all from the same box. These sets can read as overly formal and dated. They feel like jewelry that is performing rather than jewelry that belongs to you. Instead, mix your pieces with confidence. Pair modern metal bangles with vintage earrings. Layer delicate gold chains of different lengths. Combine one bold statement piece with several quieter ones. This creates a curated, lived-in luxury that feels fresh, relevant, and unmistakably yours. Because it is. Posture and the mindset of mature elegance. And now, the thing I have been waiting to say. You can wear the most perfectly tailored suit, the finest silk, the most exquisite jewelry, and if you walk with your shoulders hunched, your head lowered, and an invisible apology in your body, the clothes will never carry the power they were built to carry, because you are not fully inside them. Frumpiness is as much an energy as it is a visual style. It comes from a belief, the belief that after a certain age, your time to shine has passed, that your body is no longer worthy of being celebrated, that you should take up as little space as possible and be grateful for what remains. I want you to hear me clearly when I say this. That belief was never true. Not at 30, not at 50, not now, and not ever. Your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond are your crowning years. You carry decades of wisdom, resilience, grace, and life fully, honestly lived. Your clothes should honor that history, not hide it, not shrink from it, honor it. When you get dressed in the morning, let it be an act of self-respect. Stand tall, roll your shoulders back, pull your chin up, claim the space you are walking into. Wear the bold lip, wear the vibrant blazer, have the trousers tailored. Step out with the complete, unhurried confidence of a woman who knows exactly who she is and owes absolutely no one an apology for her presence in the room. Style is not about perfection. It is not about following every passing trend on social media. Style is about clarity. It is the art of showing the world who you are before you have said a single word. When your clothing aligns with your inner strength, frumpiness simply has no room to exist. 7 things, and not one of them asks you to become someone else. Understand that clothing is architecture and let it build a frame around you. Apply the 1/3 to 2/3 proportion rule so your silhouette tells the right visual story. Choose structured, weighted fabrics that hold their shape the way you hold yours. Open your neckline and let your face lead. Attend to your hemlines and your footwear because what happens at the bottom of the body matters as much as everything above. Step into bold, saturated color because your melanin was made for it. Accessorize with intention because intention is what separates a look from an outfit. And then stand up straight, shoulders back, head up, and walk into every single room as though you have already arrived, because you have. Tell me in the comments, which of these 7 areas are you working on first? And what is the one change you are making to your wardrobe this week? I read every single comment, and this community is one of the most important things I am building. If this video gave you something real, share it with a woman in your life who needs to hear it. And subscribe to Ebony Aura if you have not already. Every week we bring you honest, practical, empowering conversations built entirely for women like you. Until next time, walk with confidence, honor your beauty, and remember that your aura is your greatest power. It always has been, and it is only getting stronger.